Hi everyone, so thank you for clicking. So today I am attempting to start a reading journey vlog, and this is the book that I'm going to attempt to finish by this week. I'm not sure if that's possible, but I think I'm going to give it a try because this book has a very interesting topic and I'm really curious to see where it goes. So this book is by Friedrich Nietzsche, and it's about the birth of tragedy. And so what really got me interested in getting this book is reading the blurb in the back. So what it says, it's a compelling argument for the necessity of art in life. Nietzsche's first book is fueled by his enthusiasm. So this is his first book, is fueled by his enthusiasms for Greek tragedy, the philosophy of Schopenhauer, and the music of Wagner, to whom this work was dedicated. Nietzsche outlined a distinction between two central forces in art, the apoline, representing beauty and order, and the dionysiac, a primal or ecstatic reaction to the sublime. And so I've always been a very big art fan and a very big fan of tragedies, not just Greek tragedies. Actually, I haven't really watched or read any Greek tragedies, but I'm planning on doing it soon. And so what really intrigued me about this book was that I think the main idea is that people are so interested in tragedy because it represents a hidden meaning in life. I haven't come to the details yet, but I will soon based on his hypothesis, and I will share once I figure it out. That is the main reason why I got this book. I've always been a very big art fan, and I'm interested to see what he thinks on the necessity of art in life, because I do think it is very necessary, but I haven't really had the chance to ponder on it that much, like why it's so necessary. So this will be very interesting. I've already made it this far, if you can see. It's quite a thin book actually, but it's also quite heavy in my opinion. In total, it's only about 120 pages, including references and additional notes, but it might take me more than a week to finish this, but I will keep you updated on how it goes. And so this is the first book that I got on the weekend from a little book shopping. And then the second book I have is Dante's The Divine Comedy, which includes all the 3 parts, I think. I think it does consist of 3 parts. The first part being Inferno, the second part being Purgatorio, and then the third part being Paradiso. So this is very thick. I haven't even opened it yet because I'm afraid it might become yellow. So I'm planning on opening it once I finish this, but we'll see how long that takes. And then on my Kindle, I'm currently reading Wuthering Heights. Hold on, let me get the Kindle. Okay, it's very interesting so far. The main reason why I started reading it is because of the movie adaptation coming soon, and I've heard a lot of discourse about it online, and I'm curious to see how different they actually are. So yeah, so far I'm still 12% into the book, but I'm curious to see where it's going. People have said it's one of Emily's, it is not one, it's the only one. People have said it's Emily Bronte's epic book. I don't think it's necessarily an epic, but it is her only book and her best book. That's what people have called it, and so I'm very curious to see how this goes. So yeah, I have these 3. Hold on. I have these 3 at the moment, and I am very excited on reading them because currently I've really felt like I need more mental stimulation, and by this I don't mean just any kind of random stimulation. I feel like I've been needing more intellectual stimulation, if that makes sense. And so I've been getting into like heavier books just to see if I feel something more, because I think we do never stop learning as people, and learning has always been something very fun, very intriguing for me. I've been wanting to continue my studies, but I haven't been too sure what to study, and so this is, I guess, my self-discovery journey with my self-curriculum, my own curriculum. I'm not sure what to call it, but I'm reading, and that's the most important part. I'm reading something that I enjoy, not something that's just trendy, because sometimes I do get fazed by the trends of the most current books, the most popular books, by reviews online. And so yesterday was the first time I went to a bookstore and I actually got books based on just my pure interest in wanting to read it, just based on the blurb. Usually I have these references from online reviews, from Instagram posts, from TikTok videos, those TikTok books, but I'm very excited to get to these because these were based on my own interest, my own curiosity, just from reading the back here. So I cannot wait. And additionally, I got these two cute little bookmarks. Very, very cute here. Oh, yes, there. The first is the Rumah Joglo, which is a Javanese traditional house, and then we have the Rumah Gadang, which is from Minangkabau, and they're all very cute. See, can you see? I've been writing a lot on my iPad, and then on my Substack as well. And then I've gotten into the habit of doing research while writing, because sometimes I have these questions and I don't know where to store them, because if I don't store them, they'll just keep on going on in my head and I won't be able to focus. And so I wrote my studies in this book. Not really studies, but just additional research. And so this first part here is about the Greek playwrights. So we have Aeschylus. I have no idea if that's the correct way to pronounce his name. Is Aeschylus, Sophocles, Euripides, along with their traits, and then a few quotes I enjoyed from the book. This one's really good, and I'm hoping to continue this journey. So we'll continue reading, and I will keep giving consistent updates on what I've read.